Today I'm making sure that my mic is connected to appropriate system. So yeah, so where were we? So we have built the logger, we have built a logging screen. So we have built a list of logs. So let me show you the app till now. So this is the log. When you click on here, you can add an expense. There's no connect, it's not connected with, so this does the currency thing. Okay, now what do we need to do? Suppose we need two things. On swipe we need to show the delete icon, and when you click on it, it should go into the same screen with pre-filled options here. So first thing first, um, let's add a delete button. I think it has to be for each item. On, I'm not sure we have on delete. Yeah, we have on delete. What are we supposed to do on delete? So there is a index set which we are, okay, so this takes a function, optional function, okay, which returns void. It doesn't return anything, accepts an index set. So index set, so we need to show log expense, missing parameter, display, show expense view, log expense. Okay, this is the same thing which we need to give. Sheet is presented. Okay, let's just run this one time. Is unused. Okay, do we have display? No, I doubt it will work. On delete we are performing some, oh okay, this is on delete, sorry, my bad. So this is on delete, so we need to perform remove the item at index. So what does this index set has? Index set dot, so basically we need to remove the expense example dot remove, there's no index set. Let's just see what it is. What options do we have? Index set dot index. start index, end index. So what we need to do here is we need to take this, pass it like this, but it will, this is an index item. I think we need to convert it to integer. I'm not sure, because basically start index is nothing but so this is one problem, it's not jumping to the definition. Okay, this is really irritating. It's does not, yeah, start index is nothing but index dot range view dot index. Okay, prints 30 40. I think index, let's check what is the type here. For now we can give it 0 and we will print this type. Let's just do that. Remove cannot use mutating constant on. Okay, that is because in our expense this we have given it as var. So if we had sorry, we had given it as let. If we had given var, then it won't complain about this now. So provide a default value to avoid this warning for subs. Optional int to any. So this is basically an expression implicitly coerced from indexed dot element. Optional int. So indexed dot element is nothing but an optional int. So what if I give this? Okay, let's just try. Okay, I'll try 0 1 2 3. 3. Yes, so we can give that. So what is the type? PO is kind, self, optional int. So what we would do is if let index is equal to, okay, first end. So we don't have, we have only first. Okay, so if let index equal to index as int, then we will move this up. So this should do the trick for us. This index would be added here, and this should solve our problem. Replace as int with nothing. Okay, great. Okay, I'm not sure whether it will delete. It removed, but we have to do something to make this as observable, where whenever you delete something from an array, so we have to tell this particular object, the object of this particular struct, that he's observing, keep observing the changes from this data source, so that whenever it gets updated, just just update the entire view here. So that we haven't done it, so we'll get back. So now we were able to get to the point where we can do a delete. So what if I want to place an alert? So I want to confirm first. So saying alert, okay, this is great. Say text, delete and then okay, let's just move this. It's getting irritated. So show editor only, I don't want that now. However, we can't do any operations. Okay, so next one is again text, but here now what I have to do is I need to get the description of the expense. So basically expense example at index equal to expense. So I'll just give expense. Do you really want to delete this? The primary button should be alert dot button. It has no accessible identifiers. Okay. Okay, I need to give again let's just go to this, this. Okay, so dismiss button. What is alert button? So it should take me to alert button. Okay, I think this is struct alert button cancel default text action. So cancel button I can indicates cancellation, so this doesn't need any text. So in our case what we'll do is dot cancel, and we'll have action for this, do nothing. So this is optional, so I won't give anything, so let it uh, we'll have a destructive, sorry, dot destructive text. This is text, and for this we give delete. Should I make it caps so that okay. Okay, let's just move this inside. Okay, result of alert is unused, so we need to perform something on this. Dot show display. Let us see what happens. Okay, alert is not shown, so we need to get back to alert and see what are the options given here. Action sheet. Okay, this has to be presented as a sheet. Is this how it is supposed to be? No. So, okay. So best thing is how to present alert in SwiftUI. Stack. I love Stack Overflow. Okay. Dot presentation on delete dot presentation, and this one shows alert. Okay. Some things I find it really hard the way it is done. Some things are fine. How do I pass this index? How do I pass the data? That uses many. I think you need to call presentation on the root view to get it work, adding it to a stack group. Okay. Use presentation button. Something called presentation button. Presentation is actually deprecated in beta 4. Here is the actual current alert works. On delete. Okay, dot alert is presented. There's no member. So okay, alert seems to work. Is presented shows as alert false. Is presented shows alert, and then there is a content view which returns me the alert. Now only thing is, how do I pass this index? So in functional programming there has to be something which like passes from this function into this one. So this is called on for each item. Okay, we'll keep another exp to delete. So this would be an expense. So what I would do is I'll use this here. And I'll say exp to delete. Okay, or I can say index to delete. So this would be int optional. So here I just need to say index, and if it is there, say guard let I is equal to index, else I'll say just return nil. Okay, self dot. Okay, nil is incompatible with type. So how do I stop it from? Okay, this is not. So I need to pass only if SwiftUI execute show alert based on a condition. Insert the value into user info. Contains username, then failed register toggle. Okay, I think we need to use that toggle. Index and XP. This should go off now. Missing return in the closure. I don't think we need a return function. Do we need a return function? So here we'll say show alert dot toggle. Should it work? Delete. Okay, do you really want to delete doc2? So we know we got this. So this is doc4. Yes, cancel. Cancel does nothing. Okay, we got this working. Okay, let's just recap what it's done. So we don't need this. So on delete, so for each item in the row, when you perform on delete, so you come here, if you see if the index set in the index set first one, if it's there, then just set a state variable here to index to delete, and then toggle the show alert. So when you toggle the show alert, so you are passing the value here is presented true. You toggle it and it's presented true. Then what, you fetch the particular expense here and throw up an error. So we need to check if it comes here. So remove item at index. Okay, so basically that we need to toggle it back for it to get dismissed. Came twice. Doc4 delete. Hey, one more observation. How is it refreshing? I thought there has to be some kind of as a command framework which does the observation, which helps in observing and deleting the observing and subscribing. the data here. Doc6, delete. Awesome, this is working. So I think then in the log expense, what we need to do is in the expenses example, we need to append new element with expense, say UUID, description, we'll take it from the descriptions field, say self dot description, date, we'll say current date, and the amount okay, which value is for sunwrap. This should add to our expense and then toggle back. I think we should toggle back one doc add test 10.01 and say done. So it's crashing. So what is the crash? Unexpectedly found null while unwrapping an optional. So is the amount self dot amount. Let's just print now. Test 10. Okay, when you come here, PO self dot description, there amount is nil. Why is the amount nil? Okay, this is what if we do this as a string and add a text here, formatter in the call, so we cannot format. So this has to be double. Should we remove the first responder till it gets the value? Suppose if I say 10 and then add test, I say done, what's the amount? It's still nil. So why is it not getting the value? So I think we found it somewhere yesterday. SwiftUI currency formatter text field. So I think we had this. SwiftUI text formatter not working. So where some number 23 binding string. Oh, you can use binding. So what is his problem here? I'm trying to get a numeric field updated. So number formatter. The text field works fine on strings without the formatter specified. Suppose as of x11 right kind of works. Now if numeric text field the bound when you hit return. Okay. Text field is updated after each key press. I guess they don't want to send the value to be formatted to the formatter on every case. It has changed slightly. The old text field inits are deprecated. Title key string has been added as the first parameter. Okay, this is the exactly same problem we had used. We are into right now. So what? Okay, what he has updated is if you hit return. Now if you edit a numeric text field, the bound value is updated after you hit return. So let's just check that. I think we have paused here. Show keyboard. Okay. 10. Return. Okay. Add test. Return. Now if I say done amount, yeah. So this is the thing. So we need to make user to return, or else there is no way we are going to get that. User can just tap on. Okay, we will live with this. And tap return on keyboard. This is weird. I don't like this. I'm not sure why this is thing for a number formatter. Enter amount here and tap on keyboard. So this is the smallest iPhone right now available. Tap on return. So add test 10. Okay, then add. This should work. So add test is here. Okay, great. So this is solved. We have to live with this for now because I still am to get the edit working. So we'll have enumerations here. Let's say log mode case edit and case new. Okay, so there has to be something passed from one view to other view. So we do that in this, I think, from with the navigation link for each expense. Let's see, we have a navigation link for each, and we'll just put it inside. Missing argument destination name. What would be the okay? We need to give the destination name. Destination name is log expense. Will that work? No. Type into a string. Okay, time to hit Google. So we have it here, right? Navigation link, destination landmark details. Log expense. Either okay. This is interesting. So we need to give everything here. Can we not make this as a computed property? And this becomes a computed property, and this is private. Display self. string. Okay, number data and so this is kind of irritating. So what is this? Link destination. So oh, my bad. What is display self do? Can't make it private. By default false. Wrap value do not match available overrides. Okay. Let's just check whether this goes in. Yes. I don't want this. Okay, we have to fix that. That's not a problem. But we need to send the mode. So here comes the mode. Okay, so we'll have one more log mode. So this is nothing but log mode, and this has to be passed as new here. Dot okay, binding log mode. So show expense. So we'll have one more log mode here, and this has to be log mode. This is always new by default. So let's just say log mode here, then but how will we change this? When you tap on it, on tap gesture, yeah, self dot edit. Build fails for what? Missing argument log mode. comma, log mode dot constant dot new. Okay, pass. Okay, so we have here expense. Why is it not coming here? So we have this log mode, we have show expense view. I think, do we need to toggle show expense view? I think we need to toggle this too. That's why it wasn't coming. Okay, okay, we'll handle that later. So we'll have set of to-dos here. Here, so one is done button to be disabled if values are not valid. Okay, 2. Okay, so now we'll have a state variable expense to edit, and we'll have this as expense equal to nil. We'll have this, and then here do we have setter methods? Did set, yes. Okay, so with this we can actually expense to edit dot description string to string. Okay, and amount to display. Okay, ambiguous without more context. Okay, what is this about? dot amount is equal to expense dot edit. This is, oh, okay, this has to be double. Okay, so that was a string and this is a double. Okay, so we got this. This is by default set to nil, and if someone sets it, so we'll use this. So what we will do is, in the content mode, when you say log edit, then here so I think it has to be in the same order in which it is defined. So display mode, okay, this has to be binding. Okay, got it. I'm not sure now if I do binding whether did set is allowed or not. Arguments where do not match the overrides. Hopefully it should accept did set. Build failed. Fatal error unexpected. Dollar expense to edit. So here, and here. So this can be nil. Cannot be nil. Build succeeded. Hopefully we should populate. No. So temporarily this should solve our problem. Okay. Okay, this seems to be weird. So I'm not sure whether it is because we have set the display self as show expense view here, and sheet is presented, and this is done for navigation bar items. This is not done for. So let's not try to be smart and reuse this. Show edit log expense view. what will happen when I go here, display self true. We don't need this. We don't need this. I'm not sure what is happening. Okay. Pass 1, pass 2, pass 3, pass 4. What's happening? Pass 5. Problem is it's not setting the current expense. Expense. Is it coming here? No. Are we passing the expense first of all? Yes. Oh, but we are not setting the expense. Self dot expense to edit is equal to exp. Right? Still it's not coming here. Come here. Let's just debug and see. Okay, this comes here first, and that's it. Push your controller. Landmark detail view, we have landmark here. This need not be binding, so they have not done any binding. So why have we done a binding part? So we don't need to do this. failed. Why? I think it's the preview part. As no member constant. Still build failed. Cannot convert expense. Edit. Okay, because it's not binding anymore. Okay. Okay. I need to figure this out. I'm exhausted. SwiftUI pass model object in navigation link between pass information to other view controller. Your struct has no property called item. Okay, I have it. Declaring an item. We have it. Okay, I have one more last final option. So, but it won't be binding it to something. So we need to bind it. So I was thinking, what if I can do like this? That's not possible because this needs a state variable, and to do that, so I need to figure out a way where I can reuse the same screen but change things depending on log mode. Why do we need to bind this? We don't need to bind this. We don't need to bind this. Self.log mode. This can be a constant. or say edit. This can be new, and we don't need this. Okay, we don't need this. We can pass this. We don't need this. We don't need this. So we are pretty much clearing off things here. We don't need this, we don't need this. Okay, let's see whether this works. Sure, the problem is in. Okay. Okay. Build succeeds. Content view, bad access. Why? Why is there a bad access? And it's not giving me any hint. Some problem with content view. So is this the problem? No, the expense is here. Can I say expense? I don't think so. Build is successful. Constant is true. Lock mode edit. That's fine. Okay, bummer. So we are able to finish the delete, but also we are able to pass. We are able to load the same, reuse the same log expense, but we are not able to load the expense in the edit mode. We need to see that. Let's just. Okay, we'll get back to this tomorrow. We'll see what is causing the problem. Some problem we got into after we removed this. No. So here we had this and this. Here we had log mode. Okay. So I just reverted a couple of things here so that it will work. It is working right now. So I'll just remove this and make it as edit mode. Here I'll remove the binding so that build. Okay. Okay, this works, so we don't need this. We don't need this. All this is fine. This is fine. And this is fine. Now, if we take this out, if we remove this, if we remove this, this, remove this, and here if we make this constant, build succeeded. Okay, it didn't crash. It's going through. It's going through. Okay. Next thing is on tab gesture. I don't need this. Let's just check. Okay. This is fine. Now, in expands, which comes first, this or this? Okay. This is never set. So do we have some kind of muted load? SwiftUI. Trying to load an image after we loads the model object. So URL string and there is no life cycle and the main issue I have no matter what. My view does not have URL string until it loads. Okay, on appear. I hope this is helpful. I found a blog post that talks about doing stuff on appear navigation view. Idea would be that you bake your service into bindable object. Okay. Okay. We are subscribe to those updates in your view. So basically that should be a closure. Of navigation view dot on appear perform self self. Yes. So this is good, but here we need to check if self dot log mode is equal to dot new, then take this, else we only have two modes. One is new, other one would be edit. Index first index where, okay, expense as ID field. So here let index equal to if index. So I want to see, or just should I map? Reduce, filter, map. No. I can't update. I can update it there itself if needed, because it's just the variable. So what I will do is exp dot amount is equal to self dot self dot amount. I doubt this will work because Swift structures are deep copy. It will not work. Yeah, this is all at constant, so it won't work. So what I did earlier was the only way, I suppose. So if the count is greater than I, so if there is an index, if there is a match found, then there will be index. And if the count is greater than, I suppose there are 10 elements in this. So even if you take the 9th index, the count should be greater than I. Okay. In that case, examples of I dot amount basically I need to replace it. So when you have this dot description, I need to keep the ID same. Okay. So basically I need to create an expense where UDID is same as this, Okay. Description is self.description. Date should be the old one. As of now, I'm not updating the date, and amount should be amount. So I'm replacing the element at that particular index. Let's just see how it goes. Doc1, I would say 1, 2, 3, and I would say 1, 2, 3 here. And if I say done, it should save and it should have dismissed, but it didn't. So it should go after all of this. Content view display self is constant true. It should go back. Save. So last thing we need to do is push back. Okay, let's take a look at that. Pop view controller. Modify your B view struct as follows. Presentation mode, body text, okay. Self dot mode, wrap value dismiss. Button action, come back to a navigation view, destination. This doesn't work for me. So tried other models, but when you use one of the other solutions in the list, takes over the deprecated navigation destination link. Navigation link, text push, show detail. Okay. I'm using display cell. Is it not binded? Oh, we have not bound it. We have not bound it to anything. So here we are setting the constant on tab. We can have this here, and we can ideally so let's just see what happens. Okay, so we need to create push to edit 3 2 2 3. It's not coming back. It's not popped back. So navigation link active ID. self pushed is equal to false. So that's what we are doing. Display self binding object. So it should pop. So this is not popping. Okay, let's just stop here. We'll continue from here tomorrow. I'm not able to figure this out. Let's just get back here. Thank you for watching. Be right